All Africans rise up. Salma Sky.
My name is Salma Sky and I'm from Zambia. Salma means peace. It derives from salam. And Sky is an abbreviation of a really long name, Shikapwasha. It's my married name and I had to find a way to abbreviate it. After being known by my maiden name for a long time, I tried to carry on the fact that I've transitioned as an artist. So we kind of scaled down Shikapwasha into Sky and took the 3 letters that could make a different word. I have 4 kids. My 4-month-old is at the hotel, just go get it, mama. Hey man, it's all God, I guess. I managed to juggle my career and my home life, and yeah, I'm doing it. I've been singing all my life, I guess it's the cliche story, but hey, it's true for me. I went on stage when I was about 6-7 years old and I haven't stopped since then. So, but commercially, back home in my country in Zambia, one of our biggest artists called JK, when he was in the prime of his career, 2009, I jumped on one of his records and I haven't looked back since. So it's been 10 years and I've just been loving the game.
I need it in my life and I love it how you don't stop, non-stop, non-stop. Give it to me right, 'cause even if I had the chance for the next guy, no point trying to waste some time, 'cause you're the one who don't stop, won't stop, non-stop. I need it in my life. Come on, wind those ways. Hey, 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 come on, boom.
I'm an R&B girl at heart, so I love to do my R&B. But of course, being born and bred in Zambia, I come from a very diverse background. I always say this to people, I could have been born in India, I could have been born in England, but God chose for me out of all my heritage to be born in Zambia. On the African continent, and so that's something that I really represent through my music, and whether it's just the language and I'm rapping, or I'm doing an R&B track and it's soulful. I like to bring Zambia with me. Our country in itself is very diverse. We have 72 different tribes and languages, so there's a plethora of culture to tap into when we do our music. So I'm not genre specific, but I would say R&B would be my first love.
'Cause even if I had the chance with the next guy, no point trying to waste some time, 'cause you're the one who don't stop, won't stop, non-stop. I need it in my life. I want your love, non-stop, don't stop, don't stop. I need it in my life, and I love it how you don't stop, non-stop, non-stop. You give it to me right, 'cause even if I had the chance with the next guy, no point trying to waste some time, 'cause you're the one who don't stop, non-stop. I need it in my life.
When you come to Zambia, the one language that you could probably get away with anywhere in the country is Nyanja. And in Nyanja, when you meet anybody, you would want to say Mulibwanji. Yeah, Mulibwanji is obviously the most courteous hello. You can get away with it with somebody young and somebody old, but you're still, in the middle there, don't seem too formal, yeah. And your response should be bueno.
And what are some phrases you use in your music?
Like uliche, which is that's good, that's dope. Man, I don't know. There's so many. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it. But yeah, duje is also something cool, something hip. So yeah, you could say, or it also is something good. So you could be duje is a response. If somebody says Mulibwanji, you could say duje as opposed to bueno. But that's the cool way of saying, yeah, good, something good.
Daddy, come to me. Baby, nipa nika make 'cause you daddy niwe hoti cake. Baby, nipa nika jeni sete. Yako yaka na kupika sete. 'Cause it's only nile niye moni. Sabu kama nilanga na paponi. Chupa kungena moni zoni. When you're gone, nilikala very long.
I've taken up 3 other different careers before I got here. I dabbled them anyway. I went to law school. I'm an educator as well. I was teaching for 3-4 years before I went into law school. I've done psychosocial counseling. I've juggled it all, and I've realized it just every single time I came back to music. So I think once I took the plunge in 2011 and I just said 2 years into coming into my career, I was like, I'm just going to do just this. And so that's what I've been doing ever since.
Baby, unga wera uni tantule, nati wela lelo uni chambule. Unga wela lelo you be my dume. Hey, daddy come to me. When you smile, I wanna call you Big Daddy. Got me singing la di da di. Elo monte uma chita di bicadi. You got the strength of an army. I can't even talk about your physique. Swag on point, baby, you a beast.
I mean, you know, to be the only person that came through to represent Zambia is a big deal for me, of course. My brothers who were supposed to have been with me, Urban Hype, they didn't manage to make it to the show, but I managed to get here, and it's an awesome experience. I mean, the networking and getting to meet all the other different African artists, especially because I think this year is a big year for African artists. A lot of them have been given a stage and a platform. From what I understand, only 5 African artists have been, you know, like last year, and now it's opened the doors for so many more. So I'm grateful. You know, it's been a wonderful experience, and I commend them. I think that it's going to be an awesome next 10 years as they bring in more and more African acts, and we kind of fuse the 2 continents together. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the Salma Sky. Follow me, Salma Sky. And yeah, I've just been, you know, doing what I need to do, following the trends, making sure you stay relevant. It's a busy business, you know. There's so many of us, and it can get saturated with, you know, a lot of the stuff that actually doesn't, you know, carry Africa with it, you know. And mine is always to be like, look, you know, I can do the most English R&B, you know, Western appeal music, but I like to carry a little bit of Africa to me, even if it's 2 lines in a fully English R&B record that could cross over to the US, for example. I like to carry a little bit of Zambia with me, so there'll always be that catchphrase somewhere, Duje, in the middle of an all English song.